Hi, this is Mohammed Ali Riaz, and today I am going to discuss my research topic, that is integrated approaches to coastal reservoirs development, balancing water supply and the flood control. My major is environmental engineering, and my region number is 8345429. Moving forward to the table of contents, I will discuss about in this presentation, and discuss about the introduction, literature review, research design, and the conclusion. Moving forward, I will talk about what is coastal reservoirs. So coastal reservoirs are the reservoirs that usually store the excess water from river floods or and excessive water that is there to store it and use it for the later purposes. And why we use this coastal reservoir, why it is important for us to use the coastal reservoirs, is that they address the issues of water scarcity and the flood risk in the coastal reservoirs, because they control the floods by storing the water in them. So moving forward, that the importance of research on coastal reservoir development. First, we will talk about that why it is important to research on coastal reservoir development. So starting from the first, it is important so because it balances the water supply and flood control that I already discussed. So moving forward, it tackles global water shortages, because because as you know that the water is getting limited in the world. So what happens is coastal reservoirs store the water, and so that we can use it for the later purposes, and it is growing very extensively in the world to use coastal reservoirs. One of the other major reason is that it reduces flood risks, and it helps environmental sustainability, socio-economic significance, and complementary technologies. So complementary technologies, by complementary technologies I mean is to integrate them with the wastewater treatment plants or desalination plants to help store more water in coastal reservoirs to use it for the later purposes. So these are all the references that I have used in my literature review, and these are some of the major papers that I was that are from the literature, that are from my literature that I have discussed. The from Liu et al., G et al., Islam, and Kulatre. So all of them shows that the coastal reservoirs are important, and they have the future, and they should be used they should be used, and they are like technically good and environmentally friendly. They are good for fresh water supply, and they can be used in various seasons or various seasons. Moving forward, I will discuss about the key gaps and limitations that are currently in the coastal reservoir development. First one is the optimization of water supply and flood control. Then the long-term efficiency, we don't know that it's long-term efficient or not. It's environmental and social impacts. So it's socio-economic considerations, that what will be the cost on this. Then the hydrodynamic and water quality modeling, and then the nutrient and sediment management, and also the integration with the other technologies. So integration with other technology, I already told you to improve it with the desalination plants and wastewater treatment plants, so that we can get the more. But we are still working on this. And then at the last, the climate change impacts. So what was my research question? My research question is, how can coastal reservoir technology be optimized to effectively balance water supply, address water scarcity, and manage flood risks in coastal regions, considering socio-economic and environmental factors. So what I have designed, what my research is concluded is in this slide, concluding the research design. The first one is hydrodynamic and water quality modeling. So the hydrodynamic and water quality modeling, for that we have to use the softwares like WSP5 and HECRS to stimulate water movement and quality, so that we can be sure, and we have the data, so that the water, how the water is moving, the quality of the water, so that we can put in the coastal reservoir. Then the field study, we have to get the local data and the real data to see that what are the river flows, rainfall distribution, and socio-economic conditions. And then the environmental impacts and the integration with other technologies. So what are its pros? Its pros are, these are a comprehensive approach that you can integrate advanced modeling techniques with empirical research and socioeconomic analysis, environmental and social considerations, and potential for practical implementation. What are its cons? Like it's difficult to for us to collect data. It will be time consuming, and its potential for incomplete data. Socioeconomic environmental factors can introduce variability and uncertainty. So in the conclusion, in the last, I will talk about that in conclusion, what we say is like integrated approaches. Coastal reservoirs offer a promising solution for balancing water supply and flood control in regions. So, and its potential to enhance water scarcity, support biodiversity, and promote socioeconomic development. And the key findings are increased water shortages, enhanced water quality, flood protection, support of biodiversity, environmental benefits, and socioeconomic considerations. And this is all from my side. Thank you so